I know by now you all may know the Google Pixel 9 is actually out. It has been released. And I must say, this thing is simply amazing. Like, thus far, I have no complaints. Probably the only complaint that I have is that the screen size is now a 6.3 and last year it was a 6.2. That's probably the only complaint I have, which that's okay because, of course, we have the Pro that's coming out and we have a lot more added features, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that ultra wide camera, that is a drastic change, as well as the battery life. This phone, it gives more so like an iPhone vibe. And where's my iPhone right now? Let me get that. So when I say it gives an iPhone vibe, I mean, when you look at it, when you compare it, it really looks more like an iPhone than you would imagine. And I mean, just the feel, it's so slick, it's so smooth, it's much bigger, it's heavier, but at the same time, it feels a little more compact than it did in previous years. Now, the quality of this thing is nice. I actually got an opportunity to take it outside and get some quick shots. I took a few photos. You can clearly see the stabilization on this camera is absolutely insane, as well as the quality. The quality of the picture is just everything that you would want in a phone itself. So for me, thus far, I already recommend the Google Pixel 9. Google Pixel 9 this year, CPU comes with the Tensor G4 versus the Google Pixel 8, which was just the Tensor 3. So right there, you have your update in performance. Just off of that, you should know that this phone is going to be much faster. It's going to run much smoother. When I go back to that ultra wide lens and really see that upgrade, as you can see with the ultra wide lens, I'm going to be able to capture, just look at this. I'm capturing everything in frame and it is super duper sharp and clean. And for me, that is a big plus because right now we are in the ages of content creators. Content creators honestly run the world. And I feel as if everybody's a content creator, even my mom, unfortunately. I feel like if you have a smartphone and you're planning on upgrading your phone, this would be a great choice just because of the quality. And I tell everybody this, life is content creation. So therefore you want to have one of the top phones in your arsenal. So when you're out with your friends, you can make memories. And when you're out with your family, most of all, you can make memories as well. Now, before the Google Pixel 9 was released, there was a rumored price of $799. They hit that directly on the head. So now that it's released, just the base model, the Google Pixel 9, it is $800 compared to, or let's say $799, that dollar matters, compared to the model last year, which was the Google Pixel 8, came out to be about $699. So there's $100 difference, but just think about how much more quality you're getting for just 100 more bucks. For the display on the Google Pixel 9, you're going to peak at 2700 nits versus last year, Google Pixel 8 peaking at 2000 nits. So you're going to be able to clearly see that this phone is much brighter with a more beautiful resolution and just point blank period, the brightness alone. So I must say, all in all, this is a top choice. And if you're one of those people like me that have several phones, I would recommend adding this Google Pixel 9 to your arsenal. And I must say this, listen, I'm really doing this review based off of me having a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, which is an amazing phone. To me, that is a great phone. But if I was to compare it to this here, I would say hand in hand, I would want to have a Google Pixel 9 on me at all times. And honestly, not to say this, but it does feel a lot better. But until I can get my hand on the Pro version of this, the bigger size, I won't be able to compare it to a Samsung Galaxy S24. But I must say, this feels identical to an iPhone, which I have as well. So you're getting this review from a person who actually has a variety of phones. So this year, when it comes to RAM, you're looking at 12 gigabytes, and that's on the Pixel 9. We're not even talking about the Pro. So think about it like this. Last year, there was only 8 gigabytes of RAM. So you already see there, you're dealing with a lot more storage. You can't beat it. You can't top it. You can't beat it. This right here for the year 2024 is going to be one of the best phones to probably hit the market this year. And I know following up with this, we have the iPhone 16 that's actually getting ready to drop and release. So I have to get my hands on one of those really, really fast. And I may do a comparison video to pretty much see how does it compare with the iPhone 16. So if you're anything like me, with all honesty, the Google Pixel 9 is for you. It's just, I love the way this thing feels just alone. That sells it for me. But let me say this though. Is it worth the wait? Because you know the Pro is coming out also. And the other version, I'm not sure if this version has it, but I'm pretty sure after doing my research it doesn't. But the Pro I know for sure has the feature Add Me. You know, the feature where you can take a picture of your friends and then one friend can come back or all friends will leave the frame and then they take a picture of you. Well, they tell you where to move, like, hey, I want you to stand right here. Perfect, that's it. And it will make it look like you were in the picture to begin with. I guess that's just another thing. Like, you know, AI is just taking over, but that's a great feature. So I wonder, will you get the Pixel 9 or will you wait for the Pro? I mean, all up to you, but I'm sold on this. So this is with me. Thank you all for watching. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe because I really want to know, will you add the Pixel 9 to your arsenal?